All right, hi everybody. Welcome to the Will Dogs Games and Wrestling. So I want to do a little review of Deadpool. New movie came out starring Ryan Reynolds. I was very excited for this film. I love the comics, the Deadpool comics. I will admit I've read mostly the newer ones. I'm going back and reading some of the older ones here through my Marvel Unlimited subscription. So hopefully and get some more of that read. But yeah, Deadpool movie. Why was I excited? Well, one, Deadpool is a bit of a different character. He's more satirical. I like a bit of comedy, and he's a lot more adult, mature. I wouldn't say mature, but mature content. You're talking, with the cursing and the violence and everything. I like that. You don't see that a lot in a Marvel film. So I was very excited. They did some test footage about 2 years ago, I believe it was, and they actually worked it in the movie with Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool. Short little clip leaked on the internet, and that's how they convinced the studio to make this film. Now, this film was great. I wouldn't say it's the best Marvel film, only because it's different. My favorite Marvel film is still Guardians of the Galaxy, which is still different, but it felt more like Marvel. This one was really good, though. The humor was there. If you saw the trailer, even the Red Band trailer, I'd say about 10% of the jokes made it into the trailer, which is one thing I was worried about was them using up all the jokes in the trailer because, like I said, Deadpool is very funny. Now, if you get offended easily, if you don't like, cursing and sex jokes and all that, don't go see this movie, all right? But the way they filmed this movie made it feel like a comic brought to the screen, and I very much enjoyed that. Now, the origin story was done very well. I was surprised, though, not to see Wolverine at all, because if y'all know anything about Deadpool, he went through the same Weapon X program as Wolverine. In fact, they tried to show that a little bit in X-Men Origins Wolverine. Didn't work out so well. This Deadpool is very different from that Deadpool. All right, that Wade Wilson. They even self-reference it in the movie, which was really good. Now, I'm going to stop real quick and say spoiler alert. It's going to be in the title here, but spoiler alert. I'm going to be talking about the movie. If you don't understand that when you click on something like this, it's your own fault. I'm not doing a non-spoiler review. It has been a week. If you are worried about spoilers, you probably already went and saw the movie. So like I said, the origin story was done very well. I was very happy with it. Ryan Reynolds did a good job being a smartass the entire movie. There were a lot of self-references, like he's playing with at one point he's playing with the doll from X-Men Origins Wolverine, and it's kind of funny. I liked the villain. The villain was funny. Not funny, but he was a good juxtaposition to Deadpool. I really enjoyed that. I felt like I was watching a Deadpool comic brought to the screen. And that is probably the biggest compliment I can give the movie. Would I watch it again? Yes. Am I going to buy it? Yes. Do I have every Marvel movie? No. Alright, so that should tell you I liked it a lot better than some other ones. So, definitely go see it. I'd say out of 10, I give it about an 8. It did... I don't know. It seems like some of the jokes were forced, but overall it was good. So yeah, I'd say the guy who the Weasel character, Weasel, his little sidekick type guy who helps him out. The guy who played him did a great job as well. And overall, and I was excited to see X-Men in a Marvel movie, and that's sad to say because, for the longest time, Fox has owned X-Men. All right, since X-Men in the year 2000 when they brought out that one with with Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. Ever since then, Fox has owned X-Men. All right, and Fox has done an up and down job of X-Men. You got X2, X-Men United, which was awesome, and then you got X-Men: The Last Stand, which was terrible. So it's kind of up and down. Now, think about the Marvel movies that Marvel Studios has put out, and now Disney, which owns Marvel Studios now. They have always put out a movie that I have enjoyed. Now, even the movies that I didn't like as much, like I didn't like Iron Man 2, but I'll still watch it again. I can't say that about some of the X-Men movies. So to see them come into a Marvel Studios film was refreshing. And I hope they're able to do that again with Deadpool 2, which has been announced. And it's also been announced that Cable's going to be in it. And if anybody knows anything about Deadpool comics, he hangs out with Cable a lot. And Cable is a cool character. I'm excited to see who they cast for him. I'm excited for this next movie. And that should tell you this movie was really good. I think my favorite scene, I'll break that one down. So my favorite scene is the climax of the film. Deadpool is with Colossus and Negasonic Teenage Warhead, which is the girl who's with them. And they're going after Ajax. And there was a running joke that, Wade Wilson, when he was going through the Weapon X program, figured out the guy's real name wasn't Ajax, it was Francis, which is funny. He makes fun of him for it. Now, when they get to the helicarrier where the big climax happens, Ajax yells down from the deck, he's like, "What's my name?" And Deadpool goes, "Oh, I'm going to spell it out for you." And in true Deadpool fashion, he takes the dude's henchmen and uses their dead bodies as he kills them to spell out Francis down on the ground. I thought that was the best joke. It was the best little moment, and it reminded me of. I'm like, I could see this as a cell in a Deadpool comic. It was good. Definitely, if you go see it, if you haven't seen it yet, stay for the post credits. Definitely worth it. They kind of make fun of Ferris Bueller's Day Off with that post-credit scene. And they talk about the whole Cable coming in for Deadpool 2. Like I said, out of 10, I put it at about an 8. I was very, very happy with it. Definitely go see it. So I'm going to cut this off right here. I've been rambling for about 8 minutes. So this is the second of 3 videos I'm putting out this week. So I'll be putting out another video game related video probably tomorrow. So keep on the lookout for that. That one's going to be my top 2 favorite sports games I play now and my top 2 favorite retro sports games. So games that I still play now that came out before this year. Because to be honest, with sports games, do you really play a game after the year it comes out? No, you don't. There's got to be a good reason for you to put that old one in. And I'll be talking about that. So hopefully you all have a good day. Hope you enjoyed my little review. Go see Deadpool. Go see it. It was awesome. They got it right. I was a little nervous going in, but man, even after the very first scene, I knew they did a good job. So, go see it. We'll talk to you later. Have a good day, guys. Bye.